And welcome to the BBPN show. My name is Melissa Williams and I will be your guest host. We're going to have a great show for you, very informative, exciting, and fun. We're going to have dancers, singers, celebrities, celebrities, rappers, producers, artists, entrepreneurs, and much, much more. So just sit back and enjoy the show. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the BBPN show. I am excited today because our guest is Mr. Amos Johnson, and he is an inventor and entrepreneur.
And thank you to invite me to the segment.
All right. Let's get right into this.
Yes.
You have an invention called the Pocketbook Hygiene Shield.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Pocketbook Hygiene Shield is a product that fits pocketbooks. And most women carries pocketbook all the time.
Okay.
They carry their pocketbook to work. They carry their pocketbook when they go to dinner, and they carry the pocketbook everywhere. So I came up with the idea because I noticed that when women goes to church, they goes different places like eating out, restaurants.
Yep. Go to not to cut you off, but one thing is we go to like the store.
Yes.
And we have to use public bathrooms.
Yes.
And a lot of times there might not be a hook.
Yes.
So we end up having to put the pocketbook on the ground.
Yes.
So that's, how your idea comes in.
Yeah, that's how my idea comes in. And I usually travel to different countries.
Mm-hmm.
And I observe the same thing with women, what they do. So I said, it has to be a need for this pocketbook. And also, I carry a pocketbook for...
Now explain to us exactly what it is. It's a
cover.
A cover for the pocketbook.
For the pocketbook, yeah. It fits, you put your pocketbook, you put your pocketbook into the cover.
Right.
And it could cover 100%.
Okay.
And you cover 50%. Also, you could cover it to the bottom.
So our pocketbook, our leather pocketbook or our expensive pocketbook doesn't touch the floor or doesn't touch some type of surfaces. Why? Why is that important?
It's important because the amount of germs that come to contact with every day. So that's make it very, very important to protect yourself, because most of the time when you're out there, you don't know where the germs is because you cannot see germs.
You can't, right?
You cannot at all. And the germs are going to be places.
So when we basically like putting the pocketbook down on any surface is like, you're talking about germs like E. coli and salmonella or?
Bacteria, and yes, E. coli, salmonella, and whatever types.
And that transfers to us
yes.
as we touch the pocketbook again?
Sure, it transfers to you. The reason why it transfers to you because most of the time that you put your pocketbook down, sometimes you're in a rush to go home, you have kids, and you put the pocketbook on the table, and most of the time you have to eat on the table. And your friends comes in also and put their pocketbook down on the table. Sometimes you don't want to embarrass, you don't want to embarrass.
Never thought about
yes. You don't want to embarrass your friends.
Yeah.
To tell them, listen, take your pocketbook off my table.
Yes.
And if you,
let me tell you, a lot of times when we go out to eat, or even just to go out to a drink, the first thing we do, and I have a pocketbook right here, but the first thing we do is, a lot of us women, and it's true, we go like this.
All the time.
In that same pocketbook, I'm not lying to you, was probably, when I went to the public bathroom, or at home, that's what we do a lot of times, we take them, because it's on the floor right now.
Right. And that's what's bad because once you take your pocketbook off the floor and you take it to your home, the first thing you do, most women, what they do, they go to the bedroom, go to the bathroom, and the first place comes, they're not aware of what they're doing, but they put the pocketbook on the table into the bedroom. So if you have the pocketbook cover on your pocketbook, it should help you remember, hey, my pocketbook, I can't put it down here because I have something to prevent the bacteria and the germs to take into my home. So
Very nice idea.
Yes, thank you.
So you have an actual patent, I see? This is the patent itself?
Yes, that's the patent. Yes.
And how long, like, just give us a little information, a little insight into the patent. How does this process work? Do you need, it's a lot to it, right? It's very entailed?
Yes, the process work, I spend some time on the process, because of, you do have to find out if someone has the patent already.
So a patent search is the first thing?
Yes, patent search is the first thing, and then you have to go back like 50 years to find out if someone's going to have the patent.
50 years to make sure that someone doesn't have the same.
Yes,
identical. What about oh, okay.
Identical. Okay. So meanwhile, we do the research on the patent, on the product. No one did not have it.
Okay.
So once no one did not have it, then I go forward and get my artworks.
Okay.
And I do have an attorney that I work with. And both of us works together, and I send all my information to him. And once they send the information to him, so he sent it to Washington.
Okay.
From Washington, we wait for at least 2 months, and then they grant me the patent.
Besides the patent, before that, did you have to get like a logo and a trademark? Are those the things that you're talking about, or no?
No,
or
we
just
don't.
Get the patent?
We just when you have an idea, you don't have to write everything down on a paper. So that's what you got to remember.
Okay.
An idea have 10 fingers.
Okay.
So you said, okay, I got 1 finger. What you need the idea to do?
Okay.
So the most of the time when you write your information on papers, then you could change things. Once you change that information, then you know exactly what it's supposed to use for.
Okay. And how long does a patent take altogether, like time-wise? Is it months, years? What would you say?
It's take about 3 to 4 months.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
No, once you get all of your artworks
That's
together.
not bad at all.
Yes, take
Okay.
3 to 4 months. Yes, definitely. And
Is this your first patent?
yes, this is my first patent.
Will it be your last patent?
Oh no, it won't be at all. I have a lot of idea.
I can tell, just swimming around right
Yeah.
inside, right?
Yes,
You
definitely.
are you on the verge of another patent, or?
Yes, I do have another patent that I know it's could be very, very useful to consumer also.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to get consumer know this product is here and it's here to help the consumer.
Before we go any further, I would like to show the product, and I want to know if it's one size fits all. So can we
Yes.
just demonstrate with my pocketbook?
Sure,
Is that
I
okay?
could do that. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I was thinking that you could demonstrate a little bit with my pocketbook. You said it's one size fits all, and I
Yes.
have, as you can see, a heavy pocketbook with a lot of stuff in it.
Yes.
It's bulky leather, but let's see.
Yeah, this cover here, it's with elastic,
Okay.
and the elastic is straight.
Okay.
It's extended.
Oh, okay. It's
Yes.
sturdy. It's strong. Okay.
Yeah, and it's
Very nice material.
Yes,
Okay.
and it's a wool material. The wool material. This is the material made from Coach pocketbook, so it's the finest material made from that.
Okay.
So what this do? You could put your pocketbook in here.
Okay.
So as you see, yes, your pocketbook could be right in here
Okay.
like this.
Mhm.
And if you go out for dinner, you could take it, put it on wherever you want to put it. I'm not going to tell you to put it on the floor, but you could do that because this protects your pocketbook.
So
Yes.
I see many uses for this.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm thinking, one issue I had just recently, I don't know if it's because of the mold from the Superstorm Sandy here in New Jersey.
Yes.
But I have a mold issue, and I have a suede pocketbook I had to throw it away. Not lying. Just last week, it was filled with mold.
Right.
Would this have protected my pocketbook had I had it in there?
So this cover would have protected your pocketbook if you have the pocketbook inside here. Because the things what get mold is this, not your pocketbook.
Oh, right.
So
It would protect
It
my
would
pocketbook.
protect your pocketbook, yes.
So you think that, if we have more than, because we all usually, most of us have more than one pocketbook, correct? Like,
Yes.
most women have like 5 or 6 pocketbooks. So you think that if we all put all our pocketbooks in these pocketbook protectors and put them away, they would be protected from?
Anything at all, whatever inside your house, whether you're ready to take it out,
Yes.
you could take the pocketbook with the cover and go wherever you want to go. And again, this cover here, right here, if you don't want to put it on your pocketbook, you do not have to.
Okay.
This could fit right in your pocketbook,
Okay.
right in your actual pocketbook, so
I like this
Yes.
packaging.
thank you.
And how many do I get? If I order it, like, do you just send one, or how many am I gonna get?
It comes 8 in a pack.
8 in a pack?
Yes.
So a pack like this right here?
Pack like this right here.
Very nice, you did a very good
Thank you.
job, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I know an inventor.
Thank you. Give me 8 in a pack, comes 8 in a pack,
In different colors?
and different colors.
Oh, okay, great,
So if you have a pocketbook, it
nice.
could fit anyone in the pocket. Let's say you're dressed out going out for dinner with friends or
Okay,
whoever.
all right.
So you could take the color of your choice
Okay.
with your pocketbook.
Do I get to keep one? Do I get a gift?
Sure, you get a
Is this my gift?
Sure, definitely.
Oh, okay,
can
thank
have
you.
it. Yes.
I got a gift today, yay.
Yes.
And so you did say it will protect from mold,
Mhm.
because that's very important to me.
Right.
Now, there are people with very expensive pocketbooks,
Yes.
very expensive pocketbooks, so it would make a great idea to protect your pocketbook from getting scraped or marked up or
Yes.
what have you. You want to protect that leather.
Yes, definitely. And most women, as I was observed, women going places in stores and buy very expensive pocketbooks.
Yeah, that Louis Vuitton
Yes.
or Gucci,
Right.
Fendi, yes.
Pocketbook, very expensive pocketbook costs like about 50,000, 30,000, 15,000. Who can
Yeah.
afford to buy?
Right.
And you find a lot of women do not pick their pocketbook up like this. They just drag their pocketbook to
Wow.
catch to them.
We don't take care of our pocketbooks.
Right.
Expensive pocketbooks.
They're very
Yes.
expensive. And most of the time when you drag your pocketbook to come to you, if you pick your pocketbook up like this, you protect the bottom of your pocketbook.
Oh.
So you do not do that. You drag this here on the surface, whatever you're at,
Okay.
and
Think
it's
about that.
mess the pocketbook bottom.
Okay.
So you look at this. If you go home, well, I'm looking at my coats and this. So you could put it on the floor, and you could same thing. You picked up germs from there. When you
Right,
did.
and so then I have the germs on my hand.
Yes.
I do this.
Yes.
And I've got germs. I'm
Yes.
touching my kids.
Yes.
And germs are spread all those
Right.
ways.
And you go home, whatever you have to do, then, and most time women have the pocketbook at the side.
Right.
So everything that caught up off the floor is going to be on your body.
Okay.
And from there, you take your kids
I'm
out.
thinking somebody on the bus, on the
Okay.
subway, bathroom, restaurants. There's just so many places that we're carrying dirt
Yes.
and germs and picking them up. We're picking them up from one place and bringing them right with us everywhere we go.
Right.
Okay.
I do have I have a friend of mine went to Atlantic City, and they was in a rush to come back home, and they have to go use the bathroom. And once they go into the bathroom, they have no place to hook their pocketbook.
That's what I said. We
Yes.
go through this, there's no hooks in the bathrooms.
Right. And she said, Amos, you know what happened to me?
Yeah.
I put my pocketbook on the floor. You should see my pocketbook, and the vacuum from flushing that toilet.
Yeah. You
That-
can only imagine what's on
Right.
that floor and now what's on my pocketbook.
That's
I can
right.
only imagine. I think I need a new pocketbook after this. Amos, I want to change and talk about something else for a minute? Because I heard something.
Yes.
I heard that you were on the Dr. Oz show.
Yes, I was a guest on Dr. Oz show.
Dr. Oz show. When was this?
It was in June. I was on the show.
June of this year?
This year, yes.
Very nice.
I have a friend of mine, and I just go on it online and apply for tickets. So Dr. Oz sent me the ticket to come on his show. So meanwhile, I'm there with him, just like us in the audience. I saw.
You saw who? It doesn't matter. You saw somebody and they told you what?
I saw someone from Asbury Park, and she had her own show also.
Okay.
And she was with the show with Dr. Oz.
Okay.
And I get to shake Dr. Oz hand because I have my doctor. I told him going on Dr. Oz. She said, "Hey, Miss Stell, Dr. Oz." I said, "Hi."
Okay.
So I said to him, your friend said to tell you hello. And he said, "Who's my friend?" I said, "Dr. Janice."
Aww.
So he was very happy.
Nice. He remembers,
Yes.
and then he had you on the show.
Yeah.
And now also what did you talk about when you were on the show?
We're going to talk about nothing at the time, but we listen to what he has to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Most of the thing he talked about health, and because Dr. Oz is into the health,
Okay.
losing weight and so forth, and
Right.
trying to help.
And then you also mentioned that you do a radio show every week? Or?
Yes, I do a radio show with a friend of mine on Brookdale.
Okay.
It's, I met him and we began to talk, and he said, "Oh, we'll talk about different things. Also, we talk about the product."
Okay.
So he said, "Oh, wow, it is a very nice
So
product."
that's another way people can get a hold of you.
Yes.
So if someone wanted to order the product today,
Yes.
right now,
Right now.
how can it? Do you have a website? Give me all the info.
I do have a website, and I do have a lot in stock. So if you want to order the product at this moment, you could also go on the line on www.pocketbookhygieneshield, POCKET, hygiene, HYGIENE, shield.com. Also, I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, and
You're on Facebook, LinkedIn.
yes,
Okay.
definitely.
And the other thing is, a lot of times I notice that if you have a website
Yes.
and it's in the search engines, it'll be like on Google. So if they look for Pocketbook Hygiene Shield, they'll find that. Or if they look for Amos Johnson, it should pop up. So just in case they can't find you, they have all these different avenues. And what's your email address?
My email address is info at pocketbookhygieneshield.com. And I have another email address is phshield, SHIELD.com. Very, very easy to find. So if you want to go online at this moment, you could also go ahead and do that. Yes.
Now, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Because I always ask that, and I think it's important to know, where do you see your product? Do you see it in stores? Where do you see yourself doing? What do you want to do?
I see myself in 5 years with this product be all over the world, because this is what I'm gearing up for right at this moment. It's a very good product, and once consumer recognize it and learn about the product, they will use it because it's a wonderful product. So,
It's a good idea.
yes, definitely. Very, very good idea. And
I need to know, when you're sitting at home, because this is something, when you're sitting at home and you're thinking about this idea, did you think, I'm just going to go ahead and do it, or did you ponder it? Did you talk to other people? What did you do to go ahead and get started? What advice would you give to someone else who has an invention just sitting there?
Well, the advice I give to anyone who's out there who have ideas, because all of us have ideas. Could be anything that it comes up with. Always write it down and look at it. If you need help, you have a friend,
Yes.
you could ask a friend, listen, I do have an idea, and I want you to help. But the first thing what you do, always write it down and mail a copy to yourself. Because if you do not do that, someone
else can steal it.
your ideas.
But what I'm saying is, what motivated you to go ahead and get the patent?
I'm always motivated, always, to do different things.
So you're
always.
self-motivated, you're just, you don't
Yes.
need anybody to tell you, you know you got it, right?
I'm always...
You're self-confident.
Yes, but I always help other people, motivate people to do things. So within myself, I know what I want, I do not give up, and I
Very good.
always pursue and get what I want.
Okay.
And in the right way also. Because once you have to do something, you do not left it on the back burner. You do have to go forward and do what you have
Because
to
a lot of us have issues with procrastination.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? We have a wonderful idea. There's some people with like 5 or 6 ideas. They're just sitting there.
Yes.
And then the next thing is, do you have, you found a manufacturing company? We're thinking, how do I have a prototype, but where do I go to get this made? That's a lot of work that you had to do. A lot of R&D, a lot of research and development.
Yeah, well, something for you to do for yourself. If you really want something for yourself, you're going to go and get it, no matter what it is. The idea come to me, and I pursue it.
Right.
I did not stop for a moment. I just go forward and pursue the idea. It's a lot of work involved, but don't think about it. Just go forward and do it.
And did your attorney, help you with the pricing? Where did you come up with the price?
I come up with the price with the manufacturer. You got to do the manufacturer, shipping, and also your time, so you understand how the price works.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I'm not asking you to tell us who your manufacturer are. I'm saying, how did you find the manufacturer? You looked online? What did you do?
Well, I do mortgage for 15 years, and I know lots of people.
So you have an extensive database.
Right. I know lots of
Okay.
people, so
Okay, good.
with my experience,
Okay,
I talk to the friends,
okay.
and I go online and look up information. And once I look up information, then I know exactly call the company.
So that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yes.
When you're trying to do anything in business, inventing, what have you, you have to write down the idea.
Yes.
You have to write a plan down. That's basically what you're saying. The next thing is it's good to know people, to reach out to them,
Yes.
get information. Also, the next step is to actually go ahead and put the product. Did you have to draw it out? Did you have to design
Yes,
it as well?
I do draw it, the product. I do sketch it out,
Very nice.
and once I sketch it out, I got pictures of what I sketched out.
Good.
Then I put it on my computer and I print it out and I take a look at it and I say, oh, that's what it is. And also I have some close friends I share the idea with.
Okay.
But before I talk to my friend have to sign a disclaimer. So you won't take my idea and tell it to no one. You promise me, because if I saw that idea out there tomorrow, then I know you're the one who will tell someone.
And that has happened to a lot of people.
Yes.
Where they just told somebody the next day, and maybe a couple weeks later. Now let me ask you, they have a company that they ask you to send, your patent, your invention in. Have you ever used them? Do you know what I'm talking about? On they always have a commercial that says, if you have a idea,
Yes.
send it in to us. Do you think that that's a good
I do.
idea to do that, or it's just better to go your way, do what you're doing?
Well, the people I cannot see, the person I cannot see, I don't try to do business with them.
Very good.
If I could see you, I talk to you
And I
face
say
to
that.
face,
And I say that
I
all
do
the
business
time.
with you. But if I cannot see you face to face, I really do not do business with you.
All right. That's what I like to hear.
Definitely. Yes.
Because it builds trust, it builds confidence.
Yes.
I know who I'm dealing with.
That's right.
People, this is an information age. People want to know before they go, correct?
Yes, definitely. You have to know the person, and you can do research on him.
Yes.
And if you do not do research on him, then anything could happen because you have people out there and consumer and say, oh well, I'm this, I'm that, whatever, and you send your information in tomorrow, you don't have that information. So you've got to be very, very careful, and it's come down to trust. The person that you're dealing with, you trust him to do your job, but and again, you got to protect yourself because you have to give him that disclaimer.
Okay.
So he cannot tell about it.
So the attorney that, if I want to get a patent, I have to find a specific attorney?
Yes, patent attorney, yes.
The patent attorney?
Patent attorney,
Okay.
yes. The idea is you have to protect yourself. You have to write everything down on paper. And if you have friends who wants to work with you, you have to make him sign a disclaimer. That means when he signs it, he cannot tell no one about your idea. And you have to send a mail, register a mail.
Now, what if the person tells somebody?
If-
They're in trouble?
Yes.
Okay,
definitely.
that's all I want to know.
Yes.
You're in trouble for telling. Okay,
Definitely.
all right.
Because you cannot tell them about this. The disclaimer is you cannot say nothing to the idea because it's not out there yet to trust him to do what he has to do. If he's working on the idea, you trust him to work on the idea.
Okay.
So he cannot say nothing about your idea.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. And if someone now comes out and tries to copy this,
Yes.
they cannot.
They cannot copy this. No.
This is all yours?
This is all mine.
Very
for
nice. And this paperwork says so.
This.
All right.
This paperwork is right here, Commissioner.
Yeah,
This is what a patent looks like.
very nice.
Yes.
Very proud of you.
Thank you very much. And you have everything inside here pertaining to
Okay.
the packet.
I want to read this, and I'd like to shake your hand. And again, this is Amos Johnson, and you can contact, you can go on his website again. Say the website again for us real quick.
The website is www.pocketbookhygieneshshield.com. POCKET BOOKHYGIENESHIELD.com. Also, the email is info @pocketbookhygieneshhield.com.
Okay, and you'll notice with this is his insignia or logo, which is the
Yes.
PS, right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
PH stands for PHS Shield. Yes.
Okay, very nice, and thank you for being on the show.
And thank you very much for inviting me.
All right,
Pleasure.
thank you.